Okay, so first of all, you get your colors lined up the way you want them. Now, I want solid stripes. I don't want a checkerboard pattern, so I have 2 strands of each color sitting here together. So this is actually an 8-strand braid. It'll be 4 strands wide. And you'll take the top of the first one, come around and go under the first one, then over, then under, then over, then under, then over, and then under. And then you want to pull all that up tight. I pull down one side at a time, so I do the top and I do the bottom separately. Make sure you're keeping your colors in order and keep this strand out to the side. And I pinch it off so that nothing up here will loosen up. Then you come back to the front. This one goes under the one that we went over last time, then it goes over, and it goes under, then it goes over, under, and over. And this is going to be exactly the opposite of what you did to the strands before. Now, key thing here is consistent tension. Your last one will go over, and then again, you've got this one sticking out behind here, and I pinch it off to keep everything in line. Nothing is loose. Nothing gets to sag or gets out of line. And then you start with the top one again. Under, over, under, over, under, over. And we tighten everything back up. I like mine to be very, very tight and consistent all the way through. Because these are reins, they're actually going to be used for horses. I don't want a lot of slack. I don't want a lot of play in these. And again, this last one is coming over, and then you pinch this one off at the end. Top one, under, over, under, over, under, over. Tighten it all back up. And your last one goes over, and this one's out the end. And you can see the diagonal line starting to form. Top on this side, under, over, under, over, under, and over. Pull it all tight again. And last one, cross it over, and pinch it off. Top one, under, over, under, over, under, over. And we'll tighten it all up. Last one, it'll cross over, pinch this one off. And we've got one more. Top goes under, over, under, over, under, over. Again, consistent tight is the key, or else you'll get a huge bulge on either side here if you're pulling one side tighter than the other. This one again, under, over, under, over, under, over. And pull it all through. Last one, cross it over, and now we're right back to the beginning. We're starting over with colors. And this is where you want to untangle everything that's happened down below, which is really easy. Just keep this one pinched and pull through one strand at a time, and it will all come unmove and be easy to work with again. There we go. And now I'm ready to start again. Okay, so I went down a little further. You can see the effect that we're starting to get. I also want to give an example of the checkerboard pattern effect. And if you want to, easily accomplished. So we take the white and the black. We're going to match those two up, okay? And obviously this would be starting fresh. And then the pink and the purple. And we're going to match those up. Alright, so I'm going to take my white on the top. No, scratch that. Change mind. I'm going to do black on the top. And we're going to do purple on top. Here we go. So now we're going to take this black one. It's the same under, over pattern as before. And this will be, that was the top. And that was the top. This one is going to be remembering where you are is the trick. Ooh, hang on now. We had the purple with the white. So under. What did we go over last time? Over, under, over, under, over. And cross over on that one. It's exactly the same pattern, same step. We have just mixed in the colors. Instead of having them organized together, we're matching them with something else, top and bottom. And it's like an organized chaos when you get done with it. It makes a really cool effect if you've got a ton of colors. But you can see we've got this every other stitch pattern. That's your checkerboard pattern coming to light here. It's exactly the same though. Top one, under, over, under, over, under, over. Pull everything tight. Exactly the same steps, exactly the same weave, completely different color effect. If you can see it here versus up here, we've got a nice diagonal stripe. This one, chaos, but organized. Okay.